Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed is a spiritual crossing of the threshold to the world of being a truly expanded human being. Join mediums Cheryl and Kelley for conversations about discovering deep spirituality, developing your intuitive and empathic skills, and personal mediumship. Each episode will focus on tips, tools, and techniques to help you understand and expand your own inner gifts and life journey. You can call in each week to receive spiritual guidance, personal readings, and we'll answer your questions. We'll talk with luminary experts on meditations, the afterlife, energy healing, past lives, and much more. Join our Seeing Beyond spiritual community to learn more about expanding your mind, body, and soul, and have fun on your journey to empowered transformation.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to this evening's program of Seeing Beyond Living Transformed. I am thrilled that we have a beautiful co-host with us tonight, beautiful healer, psychic medium, Sabrina von Stock. So hi, Sabrina. How are you tonight?
I'm great, Cheryl. Thanks for having me. This is so fun.
It's going to be just such a joy to have you with us tonight. I mean, you're our co-host, Sabrina, and we know Kelley's going to be out. You know, Kelley's on her way to the Los Angeles Expo, by the way, the Conscious Life Expo. So she's on her way here to Los Angeles. So you're helping to fill in for her tonight. So thank you for that.
Well, I'm happy to be of service for you both. But how exciting.
Well, she's en route. And then why we have you on also, Sabrina, is because, and make sure we say hi to everyone in the comments section, guys. Thanks for joining us. Say hello to Sabrina. We're going to be talking about February and love and the energy of love tonight, right? Because we have Valentine's Day coming up, and you know we're going to be doing some readings for you all tonight. So we'll let you know when that happens. Probably just in about 10 more minutes or so. We'll let you know to start typing in those questions, and we'll do some readings online. But Sabrina, what are you feeling about the month of February, and how are you experiencing 2024 so far?
Oh, thank you for asking. Well, so far, 2024 has been full of wonderful surprises and opportunities, like this opportunity this evening. I've never, I just feel like my career is starting to shift and kind of expand. And so I'm so excited about this year. And the month of February is definitely a beautiful time. It's a feminine energy vibe, isn't it? It's soft. We have, it's many things, like it's Black History Month. And also it's, isn't it our month too? I'm not sure, I forgot. And of course we have Valentine's Day next week.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, we're all it's just full of soft, light, feminine flow. So, I'd love to talk to your listeners and see what they're feeling and talk about love.
Right. So Sabrina and I are going to be doing some love readings, in a little bit. So if you have your questions, give us about 10 more minutes and we'll tell you when to start typing those in. We just want to say hi to some people that are joining us. So Sabrina, let's say hi to some people. We have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have Facebook this evening.
Okay.
Yeah, we have Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey.
Cool.
Yes. And Jeffrey Peck, I just did his podcast, Something Super Spiritual. So that was amazing.
I saw that.
You did?
Yeah. You guys are awesome. Yeah. So cool. You've been busy today.
Yeah. And let's say hi. I love podcasts. I love talking to people, and it's just it's so important that we, kind of get the word out about how great the energy is this year. We don't really want people to be so humdrum. We want to say, look, this is a dynamic year, right? For manifesting and hey, look, creating more love in our life, right? And for attracting love.
Abundance. It's the number 8, and it's also the year of the dragons. So there's a lot of fabulous energy about. So cool. I see, that's so sweet. I'm reading everybody. Sharon, hello. Maria from Ohio. Oh, fabulous. Sylvia, Ginger, Vanessa. I love that.
Isn't it great?
It is. It's pretty cool.
We have great listeners and a great audience, and we just want to thank everyone for being with us tonight.
Yes.
And before we say anything else, I want to introduce Sabrina for those of you that are meeting her for the first time. So, Sabrina, can you just share with us? I know you just got back from Joshua Tree. You mentioned you were doing mediumship readings. Is that right? Or and maybe even psychic medium readings for a group of for a group or a private party, so to speak. Private.
Yes, that's right. I'm in Los Angeles, so I love Joshua Tree, so I've made several friends down there and Palm Springs area. So there's a lovely lady that is named Kelley, and she reaches out to me. I hope she said she was going to be listening tonight, so I just want to do a little shout out. But
Yeah.
she's so beautiful, and her family, she and her sister love to put on parties and invite they invite me to come down and do private readings. So we had a party of 10 ladies, and so I did half an hour readings because
Yeah.
it was busy. I
That's
was,
a lot.
yeah, it was. Oh, there you are. Hi, Kelley. She's
Hi,
like
Kelley.
me with the green art. So we had a wonderful time. Just lovely people. But I would just love to. I just love to connect. So it was excellent. So I do a little of everything. I am a psychic, so I always encourage people to ask questions. Mediumship. So I always say, who's ever connected you to you in spirit that wants to come in and just be of service and help, I can definitely channel. And then energy healing. So everybody needs healing and blockages, or maybe you're experiencing issues in love, abundance, or you just need some clarity or peace of mind. I can assist in that. So we had a wonderful time that day, and yeah, then I had a scary drive home. You
Oh,
were having
right.
these terrible rainstorms, and I should have
Course.
stayed. I should have stayed in town, but who knew? So I drove home and I asked my angels to get me home safely, and they
I
sure
tell you.
did.
So
Because
look, yeah.
yeah,
So Sabrina, I mean, just you talking
yeah,
about the Joshua Tree part of it, I just
yeah,
because I feel your energy, and I'm sure other people feel this. Like your energy is so high from that experience. Do you feel that Joshua Tree has that vibration, about it, or it has that, something mystical?
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
even the Palm Springs area, but yeah, Joshua Tree is definitely otherworldly. So,
Yeah.
and if anybody's gone there, you'll understand. It looks like you've just when you go into the Joshua Tree Park, it's like you've entered Mars.
Yeah.
It is, and there's even rock formations that
Yeah.
only
Are
how
only
is that
there.
happening? Yeah, like Skull Rock and
Yeah.
an actual skull. So yeah, it is like no other. And your phones don't work, and there's this.
Yeah.
It's high
I
desert.
I've been there. I've been there one time, and it was actually just in this last 2 years. But
Oh, really?
I only spent one day there. But look, there is so much to Joshua. I didn't know that. You could spend days there. You could spend a lot more time there. It's quite large. But I did feel otherworldly. It's a very good way to describe it,
Yes,
Sabrina. It's
it is.
otherworldly. And it's a good feeling, though. It's almost like a coming home feeling in some way.
It is.
Just to let you know, Sabrina, Dina's with us on the
Oh,
comments. She said, "Hi, Sabrina. I would like to get another reading from you." Isn't that
oh,
great?
hi, Dina. She's so sweet. Yes, she and her husband I've given readings to, so lovely to see
Oh,
her. Thank you.
oh,
Thanks for
thank you.
watching. Oh my gosh.
And well,
Yeah.
Sabrina, when people reach you, when they contact you through your website, do
Mhm.
you offer readings? Are you working with Zoom right now and by phone, or how is it that you're working?
Yes, thank you. It's mainly through Zoom. So I just, once we agree on a time and a date, I'll send you a Zoom link. It's that easy. So
Yeah, that's
you don't have to come and see me. It works just the
mhm,
same, just
mhm.
as we're connecting tonight. It's
Yeah,
similar to this. Like this is like a Zoom.
cool.
And I can still pick up the energies. I can still channel
Mhm.
very easily. And, I like it's the comfort of my own home. I just feel very
Yeah,
comfortable, and I
I
can
know.
very simple to do. So,
Yeah, I love
yeah.
it. So Zoom and by phone and well, look,
Mhm.
you're doing individual readings, but you also do group readings, as you said,
It's true.
with just coming from Joshua. So, I
Yeah.
mean, that's great to know that about you, and
Yeah. I can,
yeah,
if you have, if your guys are local, I'm in Los Angeles. So, um, yeah, if you have a party and you want to do, at the
yeah,
most 10, 10 was my max. I
yeah,
kind of,
that is a
pushed
max.
myself to the
Yeah.
limit this week. It's all good though. I like to be challenged, and I'm sure Kelley is laughing, but I think I have to give her mother a reading. I'm not forgetting that because we ran out of time.
Oh, yeah, sure
So,
you could. Well,
but
look,
yeah.
let's move on with
Okay.
February being the month of
Yes.
love because I feel that divine female energy. I feel that there is that softness. That was a very good word too. I mean, there is a softness this month. It's almost like an innocence. I don't know. I just feel it's a
Yeah.
tenderness happening. Maybe that's it. And
It
as we
is.
get closer to Valentine's Day, I
Yeah.
don't know. You
And
know?
also with the weather we've been having, it's been raining like crazy, and it's almost to me, this is like a renewal. I know
Mhm,
last night it stopped raining for a couple of hours, and I
mhm.
kind of went out. I just wanted to go out for a walk and just really breathe in the air. It was so beautiful, and as I was walking, I was like, this is like, the whole city's being washed out, washed down,
Yeah, boy.
and it's
Yeah.
just and it slowed us down. Like I haven't been out of the house for a few days because can't be in the streets. So it's
Isn't
almost like this is very interesting. February, and especially these first couple of weeks, is to slow down and just relax. And I think it's a way of looking within, and
mhm.
just in quiet meditation. I think we all need to, slow down a bit. It's been pretty. January was crazy enough. So
Yeah, right? And
yeah,
and and that rain also, wherever it's happening in our country, it's kind of like a cleansing or, like
yes,
you mentioned, it's about, almost, sensing another element because it never really rains that much in California, and it's
no,
really epic that that happened. I mean, this is historical,
it
right? That this is
is.
happening, and
Yeah,
it's still happening. I think there's still rain for tomorrow in the forecast, even though right now in my area it's paused, like you
is
said.
it okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But really, just going back to February, you guys. Oh, look, and Kelly Eckley said, "Oh, you did amazing." Just to
Ah,
tell you, just to,
thank
I
you,
know
doll.
she must have. You always do. Just
Oh,
it's so authentic. I think Sabrina,
oh,
the work that you do, it's really unique. Yeah,
thank you, Cheryl. Well,
yeah.
it does come from the heart. It's
Hmm.
all, spirit knows our hearts. And I know you're such a lovely channeler as well. And
Yeah.
I know it's heartfelt, and spirit knows. It reads us. So
Mm-hmm.
we come humbly. And when we connect with our clients, it is the real deal
The
because
real
I am
deal.
just so I am reverent. I am in awe of spirits. So they know that. And so I do my best to really channel and be clear on what I'm getting, especially to the client, and
Yeah,
to be,
yeah,
in love. It's always loving.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's asking for readings, I know. So we'll be
Ooh,
getting started in just another few minutes. But I do want to ask you another follow up question, Sabrina, about Valentine's Day. So, like, do you have any tips for us or for people who are single? Like, and aside from the commercialism of Valentine's Day, there is still the emotions of this month that are very tender. And I get a sense of when in the group consciousness, when a lot of people are thinking about emotions and love and Valentine's, that you can feel it. You can
yeah,
feel the mass consciousness, so to speak. You can feel it in the air and the ether, so to speak. But if you're single, how do we either get through it, or how can we
yeah,
celebrate it? How can we celebrate ourselves, even, knowing that we need to really be kinder to ourselves. I know would be a great start for a lot of us, because we're pretty hardcore on ourselves sometimes with the
yeah.
doubts or the
I know I can be that way, and
yeah.
having a perfectionist attitude, but it's at first isn't it just starts with the self and self-care, self-love,
Yeah.
and we can do that definitely. But I always say if you're single and you're and this is kind of Valentine's Day can be a little triggering. I say get with some great girlfriends or friends in general. Just go out for dinner. Just try and be positive about it, because I think some people are like, I don't have anybody, or and I can attest, I've been single for several years now. So I just say, I always love to connect with my girlfriends and they call it a Galentine's,
Oh, do they? Oh, good.
Valentine's,
I
yeah,
like
instead of Valentine's, it's you get with your
I
gals or your
I
pals.
like that.
I do too.
Galentine's.
Yeah. And it's about family. It doesn't have to be romantic, of course. It's
Mhm.
just calling up your family or seeing your
Yeah.
family and just having connecting with family and just being loving.
Yeah.
Um,
I love
I'm
it.
yeah. I'm gonna go see my sister next week on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know. I've seen
I
a
can't
post with
wait.
you and your sister. You guys are really, really close. Yeah, really,
Yeah,
really close.
I love her so much. She's in
Oh.
Chicago, and we're actually spending Valentine's Day with Steven Tyler,
Oh,
Aerosmith.
hey.
We're going to a
Hey.
concert. So yeah, just get out, go to a movie,
Mhm,
or
mhm.
don't, if it triggers you, do something about it. Don't sit there and be sad, that you got to be a little proactive. I get
Yeah.
it. It's not fun sometimes, when you're
Yeah. Let's
yeah,
see what
you're-
Christina is saying. So Diana is saying, yeah, Galentine's Day is the thing.
yeah.
And let's see, Christina. Hi, Christina says it's my birthday month, so I celebrate
Yes.
all month long. Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh.
Are
My
you an
God.
Aquarius, Christina? Or are you Pisces?
Yes.
That's
Are
the
you an
Aquarian.
Aquarius or are you a Pisces, Christina?
I love my Aquarius ladies and Pisces, so sensitive people. I
And there are so many people typing in that
you
they
sure
are
are.
asking for readings, Sabrina, on
Okay.
Instagram and on YouTube and Facebook. So, yes, she's an Aquarius. Christina is an Aquarius. So
Okay.
there we
Love
are.
it.
So what let's start reading. Let's just do some
Wow.
readings just to start.
Okay.
How's that?
Sounds
And then we'll see where we go. But let's at least start because we have so many people on the show tonight, and let's see how we can help people. If you want to pick a question that you see, I think you're pretty good, and we can either both answer it or we can take turns. But let's just feel with what Spirit has, and I'll look at Instagram while you look at Facebook
I
and
got
YouTube.
Facebook.
Okay, go for it.
I see Kathy. Now I'm going to acknowledge Kathy Castelletti.
Hi,
Uh, my,
Kathy.
yeah, my husband passed 215.
Oh, sorry.
So Valentine's Day is a is a hard day for me. I'm sorry, Kathy, and I just um, want to acknowledge you and just say, this is a great example of just, how Valentine's Day and around it can be especially hard. Let's
Mhm.
see if I can. Kathy, did he just I would say the past 2 years, did this happen? And the first thing I'm getting is that he's definitely around you, Kathy. And I see him like even when you're sitting at your computer right now, I see him just sort of, I just see a nice bear hug from the back, you know, and it was hard for him to leave. It was not easy. He fought to stay, and he didn't want to go. It was I think he left a little too soon. So I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kathy,
I
we
know what it's like to miss somebody in spirit. My late
mhm.
fiance passed in 2015. I know what it's like to have that kind of heartache. So
Yeah,
my
wow.
heart goes out to you, doll.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
She says it's been a few years. It's been about 10 years. Yes, it was
Oh,
hard for him to leave so unexpected.
yes. Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah. He fought to stay.
Oh goodness. Well, just many blessings, Kathy. And
Yes.
that was so nice that you were able to tap into him, Sabrina. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you, Kathy. Just all of our love going to you.
Yes.
And let me just look at one from Instagram.
Okay.
I know you can't see Instagram, so
Okay.
I'm just going to
Okay.
roll over here.
Cool.
There is a woman named Sherry. And Sherry is saying, hi, can you help me with some love and support about my recent breakup?
Oh,
So Sherry had a recent breakup. Oh, thank you for posting that. We have a beautiful co-host backstage, Brianna.
she's so
We
good.
love you, Brianna. Thank you so much for posting that.
She's so good.
Yeah, yeah, she takes care of us. Uh, so do you have any help with some love and support about your recent breakup?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. I asked you,
oh,
but would you like me
oh,
to
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to answer. It's all good. No, I'm all about it. So,
I should have picked one. I'll
that,
try. I'll tune in too. We'll both
yeah,
answer this one.
I'm going to tune into. I'm kind of new at this a little bit, but
Yeah. Sherry, I do feel that I do feel that there's a loss of a connection with this person. I do feel that you'll hear from them again. I almost feel that this person was holding you back, or you felt, I don't know, do you feel that,
I was feeling
Sabrina?
blockage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blockage. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's amazing when you partner with somebody, you really have to think about who you're connecting with and as a romantic interest because you'd be surprised their energy can block you from opportunities or abundance in some way. Their presence sometimes can dim your light, and you don't want your light to be dimmed for anybody.
Mhm.
So how I mean, I'm getting that it was probably, in a sense, a good thing
Mhm.
and you'll try and in a few weeks you'll start to feel like, oh, you know what, that was a good thing because I'm feeling better about myself. Um, I don't think he was making you feel good inside. I don't think was he complimenting? I mean, I'm asking spirit. That's why I do
Mhm.
that. That's a little how I work. I'm like talking up here,
Oh,
but
I
I
love
just
to know how you work, Sabrina. I love
oh,
to
okay,
know how
that's
you work. Yeah.
it's cute because I go, but I got like, I like, and I think as women, we like to be complimented by the man that we're with or
Mhm.
our particular person.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was appreciating you and the way you should be loved and appreciated. And maybe you held on because you didn't feel like I couldn't find somebody like this, and you can, you know. Um, I just think it's for the best for now. Um,
I'm hearing new discoveries, Sherry, like,
yeah,
and really it is about, I just feel with you, I feel like there's almost, a part of you that's going to open up from this experience, and it's really about spiritual growth, right?
mm,
These things happen because spirit is saying, okay, ready to continue to your growth here.
it
But it doesn't always feel good. And we certainly
doesn't.
know that. No, not for a while. But Sherry, it doesn't mean that you're by yourself or that we don't understand. I do feel in some way you kind of needed to do this, is just what I heard from spirit. Maybe just for your own good, right? For your own happiness, right? Really. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I know that spirit looks out for us. We all have angels protecting us, and sometimes they see things that we don't see. They
Mhm.
hear things that we don't hear. Maybe he was talking negatively about you, or maybe he just his thoughts were
Mm.
not in favor for you. And so spirit sometimes things happen where you get pulled away and redirected. So I know it stings. There's nothing worse than matters of the heart.
Yeah.
But take heart,
Yeah.
you know, and reach out to your friends.
Yeah, that's a very
Yeah,
good advice, is to reach
yeah,
out to your friends, because
talk
that's really,
about it.
that's why, that's we need them just as much as they
Yeah.
need us, and this is your time to talk to them. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, Sherry. Well, thank you. We hope that helped. Thank you so much for asking your question tonight.
Yeah.
And yeah, do you see one?
I do. I was kind of reading because it's a little layered. So this is from Barbara on Facebook. She says, I have a decision to make about buying a second house in California for retirement
Hmm.
and keep my Minnesota house, or sell the Minnesota house and just buy and live in California. Wow, what a decision to make. I need help making this decision. Um, okay, I have a decision. Okay. So I'm going to ask Spirit, should Barbara, should she, okay, first of all, should she sell the house in Minnesota? I'm getting a no. Interesting. So, and then I get rental property,
Mm.
so maybe you can turn that Minnesota house into rental property and then definitely come out to California because Minnesota's freezing, girl. You should get out here. I'm from Chicago. I've been out here 21 years, so I get it. You want to come out here, it'll, be so much better, especially, health wise. You're probably freezing out there. So that's wonderful that you have that opportunity. No, I would rent that other Minnesota house
Mm.
out.
Okay.
It sounds like you're acquiring some property. So
Yeah. Yeah. She has to pay all cash for California house.
Okay. You
But you
got
know,
that
Barbara,
bank. Right.
what did you say?
I said, if you got that kind of bank, all right, pay that cash.
I do want to say, Barbara, that I felt that exact same thing with Sabrina. I thought keep both houses,
Yes.
at least for now. I mean, things may change, right? Things may always change. Things are changing all the time. But for
They are.
now, the answer to the question at this moment, I felt going back and forth. I don't know. I felt going back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure you have a lot of friends and family in Minnesota, so at least you'll have a place to stay or again rent it. And I think
Hmm.
you have that's a wonderful
Yeah.
problem to have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait.
Thank you. Thank you for your question.
Yeah.
And let's just see here. I'll ask a question now. Let's just see. I'll
Okay.
find someone. Thanks, guys. You're asking such great questions, everyone. So look, tonight we're doing readings we're with Sabrina von Stock. Please check out her website at sabrinapsychicmedium.com. But we're doing love readings tonight, but we're doing all kinds of readings too. We just appreciate the ability or the privilege that we have to help you out. And so let's continue on, shall we? We'll do some more readings here. Let's see here. Let's do this one.
Yeah.
Chriselle. Chriselle says, hello, I wanted to know if I need to keep my job or take a new job that was offered to me that starts next week. Wow, a new job that was offered to you that starts next week.
Okay. That's a big decision, like a
That's a
big
big
one.
decision with only a moment to decide here, or a week to decide, or
All right, I'm
what
gonna ask.
have you.
Hmm. I'm getting a no on the new job. What do you think, Cheryl? That's what
I am getting to keep her job.
I agree. Oh wow, we're like
Isn't that amazing?
Monaco here.
I know,
Yeah.
we truly and really, Chriselle, we're here to help you, so we're gonna keep
Mhm.
reading you, so that's not just the only answer, but I
Right.
also heard, that job that's offered to you, like, it'll be available later is what I heard too, like, there's, gonna be a job available to you later.
And also I'm getting like, don't let whoever is offering this position to rush you, because that's like immediately I got rush. And when you do things in haste, sometimes you regret it. And
Mhm.
that's what I was getting as well. I mean, you know,
Mhm.
that's kind of not fair. Like, hurry up and decide. And you're like, what? But I
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
stay where you're at. Because I think you're pretty happy where you're at.
I I do feel that you need more money or you deserve more money. I mean, I know we
Yeah.
all do, but I did feel that. So even if you do decide to keep this job, I do feel you're ready for a raise or a
Mhm.
promotion, that type of feeling. And Yeah, Sabrina's right about making decisions out of haste or out of pressure, because then we're kind of working off of someone else's timeline or energy field. And we want to be in our own, you want to be in your own peaceful, loving state, and ask
Mhm.
take a moment and ask yourself, your inner heart, how am I feeling about this? Do I really want it? Does it work with my gut? How's my gut feeling? Take that time. I mean, you owe that to you, but it's a great compliment. I mean, absolutely. A
Yeah.
great compliment. Yep.
Yeah.
I hope that was helpful, Chriselle. Okay. Do you want to answer another question?
Sure.
Uh,
I'm seeing, yes. What
yes,
did
no,
you?
go ahead. You go ahead, please.
Vanessa Curtis, this is on my Facebook here. I find
Okay.
this interesting. I would like to connect with my ex-boyfriend. No, it's okay. So I'm getting that your ex-boyfriend isn't in spirit, because when you're asking me this, I'm like, you mean like, or you want to get back with him? Yes. Okay. So he is alive. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I just
Good
had to
for you.
check the spirit life.
Yeah,
But
yes. No, good.
okay. So I'm okay. Let
So
me just.
she's asking if
Yeah.
she should connect, or
What
when.
I would like to
I
connect
would
with
like
my
to
ex-boyfriend. But
ex-boyfriend.
it's like a question, but
Mhm.
are you wanting to reach out to him? Because I don't recommend that. I always say, with ladies, stay in your divine feminine. Don't be chasing. Okay, that's not how it works. And I know, oh, it's 2024. It's like I still don't. Even though it's this day and age, I really don't believe in chasing men. Just and especially, he's an ex for a reason. You know, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
and
to be
some
blunt, but I'm all
no,
about.
no, blunt is good, and these are mini readings for everyone. These are mini readings, so yeah, so it's
Yeah,
good to. But I did feel that too, Sabrina. I felt a longingness to connect with him, like
I
she was having a
know.
longingness to do that.
I totally
And that's
get
when
it.
it's hard, that's when
Yeah.
it's hard.
Oh, he's in the spirit world. Oh, sorry about that. Oops, I got that wrong. I didn't quite. I'm so sorry, doll. I didn't realize that from the way the question was asked
Oh,
or worded, it sounded like he was here. Okay,
that's okay, no
I'm terribly
problem.
sorry. I didn't mean to make light of that. My apologies. Um, was he in an accident, hun? I just get like right off, like it was this an accident? And again, I'm doing this real fast, so if I may not be 100% here.
Oh, yeah,
So
no worries there, no
yeah,
worries.
okay. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, no worries. She's no worries. No worries. We got you, Vanessa.
Okay, thanks, dear.
Yes. Whatever your question. What
He
was your
was in an accident, and you said yes.
Oh,
Bless
yes.
his heart. Uh, okay, let me see. I get a motorcycle or some kind of like, and it happened quickly. Like, I don't think he even realized it happened, which is, just here and then with the spirit, which is, he didn't feel anything. But let me just have a moment here. I get, I'm, I was trying to get back to you, babe. I have the feeling like he wanted to get married. There was this,
Oh,
connection of just wanting to. He had a motorcycle, and he wrote, okay, I did get motorcycle. Yeah, thank you. Just, he's in disbelief that this happened. You
mm,
know, he had a sudden fall. Well, let me tell you, this man still loves you dearly on the other side.
mhm, mhm.
Just,
A
it's very
s
touching.
s a soulmate feeling, right? You're
Yes.
like, you're joined at the hip.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, Sabrina.
Oh, thank you. But
Well, thank you for your message. And Vanessa, our hearts just go out to you. And
Yes, ma'am. I'm sad, very sad. I'm just terribly sorry.
can you help me answer this one, Sabrina? Or maybe we can
Sure.
both jump in and
Yeah, let's do it. We seem to have
I know
the answer.
we seem to be working in a team here. We're
Mhm.
very synchronistic, everyone. So I hope you
Yeah,
guys are listening in, because it's interesting.
yeah.
So Joy's with us, dating someone fairly new. It
Okay.
feels really comfortable. Do you see it lasting, or is it something to enjoy for the moment?
I think you kind of know this answer, Joy. But okay. All right. So first, I get he's quite handsome. He's kind of cute. Yeah. That's great. It feels comfortable. I'm just going to ask Spirit. Does he?
Hmm.
How does he feel? Does he really like Joy, like long-term girlfriend?
Hmm.
I'm not. I'm getting a no right now. He's.
Hmm.
I get. He's. He's a player. He likes to play. Nothing wrong with it. We're all out having fun, but I would be just have fun and guard your heart
Hmm.
and just watch what he does.
Hmm.
Watch his mannerisms. But it's not easy being out
No,
here in the dating world, being
no.
single. Um, you want to keep your heart open and be open to these new people, but sometimes they have, not the best intentions. I'm not saying he's dangerous at all. I just think he likes to play. So just enjoy the moment, doll, just
Yeah.
take it all in.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna follow up if
Yeah,
Sabrina.
absolutely.
Joy, it's amazing tonight, Sabrina. I don't know what's in the air, but we're kind of on the same wavelength here. I mean, we are on the same wavelength. The
Yeah.
synchronicity is amazing, because Joy, look, enjoy the moment. And there's possibility for a long term, or possibility for it to last. But also, to add to that, it is more about enjoying the moment, because it does feel like the two of you might be operating on different wavelengths or different vibrations, to where I just feel your awareness is, you're kind of looking at the bigger picture. I don't know if he has that same perspective. And when we kind of look at things a little bit differently, that may make your decision for you. But it does feel like you are it does feel like your uh, sense of soul's growth, we'll just say, or your own personal development, is really well balanced. And I don't know
Mm,
if he's done as much work on himself as you've done on yourself, and that may be okay, right? It may be, hey, it's okay. We're all different, but that may show up more in the long term. How's that?
gosh, you're so eloquent. I'm all like, he's a player.
No,
Like, thank you, Sabrina.
you're playing.
Now let me give you a more professional answer. I love that.
Well,
No, very good, Cheryl. I love that's lovely too.
well,
Yeah.
thank you. And yours too. Wait, it said it resonated. Wait. She
But
was,
he was
oh, he
handsome.
is very handsome.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got that first off. I'm like, girl, watch yourself.
yeah.
But she will. Joy has a good head on her
Yeah,
shoulders.
she does.
Yeah.
You're just a really deep person, Joy. And
Yeah.
I don't know this person, but I feel like I have a better sense of your demeanor, or your personality, and you're all about the work and
Yeah.
improving and, right, growing. And I'm not getting as much from him around this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Look, Beth Walker, it wants to ask a question. She says, "Good evening. If we are allowed, I'd love to ask a question." We'd love for you to ask a question, Beth. And Sabrina and I are going to tune in.
Okay.
And then Sabrina will go back over to Facebook, or I'll go back over to Instagram after this. And we'll get another question going here.
Okay.
Ooh, I see a question in Instagram. But Beth, ask a question for us, and
Yeah, I
maybe
will.
we'll come back to you if we don't see it right away. I'm going to go over to I'm going to go to Instagram real quick, and Beth, you can write it in, and we'll keep an eye out for it. But oh, there it is. She'd like to know about her mom. And what is it you'd like to know about your mom, Beth, just because these are mini readings, and it would help us just kind of
Yeah.
tune
Just
in, maybe, since we're working on a public platform here. Um, and then we're going to head over to Instagram. Is she okay? So am I correct, Beth, that your mother is in spirit, please?
I would.
And around me. So yeah. So
Okay. So yeah.
yeah. So Beth, your mother is in spirit. If that, yeah, she's yes. And is she okay? And is she around me? So Sabrina, you can tune in and I'll tune in. This is I feel like this is a really I just feel like this is kind of a really close relationship, Beth, with you and your mom. And I even feel like you took care of her, or helped her, of course, when she was needing it in her later in life. Yeah. And is she around you? Yes, she is around you. And she sent me so many flowers, but she also gives me a necklace. I don't know if you have a necklace of hers or not, but I did feel a
She said
Christ
yes.
necklace, meaning I do feel her to be a woman of faith, or a woman
Yes.
who would have believed, had a practice. We could call that a spiritual practice. And I also feel like you have a ring or rings of hers, and she feels even to have a diamond ring, if I may just say, Beth. And I just want you to know, I feel your mother to be very supportive for you, or supportive of you, and I think she's always around you.
Yes.
And yeah, what are you picking up, Sabrina? And then we'll,
I am getting that she is around her. Oh, and you were right,
yeah,
Cheryl, she has a
yeah,
ring.
yeah.
Beth has a ring. Isn't that lovely?
Hmm.
Um, I also get a lot of flowers. I don't know. I get
Oh,
your mother garden too. I think she was just really wholesome, down to earth lady. And she doesn't want you to worry about her. She's really okay, because you worried a lot when she was on this earthly plane, because there was things to worry about. She wasn't feeling well. But you're so selfless to worry about her. She says, as always, you're my light.
I
Beth,
love that.
yeah. And now, Beth, you were always there for her. And now I would call your mother now a spirit guide. So she's going to be on your side and watching over you.
I'm getting choked up a little bit, Sabrina, because I certainly feel that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to say, Beth, I'm feeling your mother, like either you have a lamp of hers. I just feel like when you turn off and on this lamp, you think of her. And so, as Sabrina's mentioning the light, I'm
Yeah.
hearing, yes, she's with you, and that you are the light, and that you have dreams about her, or you've had a dream about her. Um, yeah. And is your dad still, wait, I'm going on to another person, but let me just finish up. We'll finish up with that, Beth. Yeah, she's your bestie. Yeah, you definitely, and I have a
No.
few lamps. Yeah, like she feels she's very melodic. Like I hear a harp, when I feel your mom, I feel that angel harp feeling, that celestial or ethereal feeling. So we just wanted to let you know that, Beth. So thank you so much. And you can certainly contact her, and always continue to have your morning coffee and breakfast with her and talk to her. It's certainly fine. And I do believe she's right there with you, soaking it all in.
Yeah. Thank
May
you.
I thank you, that was lovely. Oh, she was
Yeah.
a drummer and loved angels. She loved
Oh,
angels.
wow.
Oh,
She's
so
definitely with them now, and she's your
yeah.
angel.
Oh,
I
that's
love
very
that.
nice. Thank you. Thank
You
you,
bet.
Beth. Beth says thank you kindly.
You're so welcome.
I do want to move on, because I did feel at
Okay.
Instagram. This is from Liz on
Okay.
Instagram. She says, "Thank you, Cheryl and Sabrina. Do either of you sense an actual romantic relationship for me this year? It's been eons."
I feel you. I feel you, Liz. But okay. Um,
Girl, we feel you, Liz.
yeah, I'm getting a yes. And then I get the month of July.
Oh, really? Great.
Yeah.
Let me tune in. I was kind of seeing the scroll here happening. Let
Sure.
me
I
see,
know it's hard to
Liz.
read and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
tune in.
Liz, do you either sense an actual romantic relationship? Oh my goodness. Uh, go ahead. You were saying
Yeah.
July of this year?
Yeah. I was getting July, but I'm getting that it's somebody you know. You already know this person. And I know that sounds kind of like, what? But
So
he's an
Liz
older
is,
man.
yeah, Liz, is there someone, an older man, did you say?
Yeah, older, a little older than Liz, but okay, so I'm getting like he's been getting up, trying to get the courage up
Oh,
because I don't know if I'm getting neighbor, I'm getting like this is a like you've been friends with him, he knows you. It's like you've had conversations with him and he kind of knows what your likes and this is so crazy. Let me know what you're getting, Liz. Do you feel somebody? Because I just get this guy is very familiar to you, but he just doesn't have the courage to say anything. He's just like, I don't
mhm.
know what to do.
So if that makes sense to you, please let us know.
Yeah, let me know.
Liz, but I did feel this year, I just want to say, I did feel this year, I felt a little bit
Yeah,
later than the month of
did
July.
you?
And
Okay.
but I wouldn't be surprised now that we talk about it, it comes sooner, Sabrina. That's how it works sometimes when you do a timeline
Mhm.
with people, with spirit, it may come sooner now that we're manifesting. And I mean, here we are talking about it, bringing it out into the open, so to speak. It can
Mhm.
happen, sooner or later. I mean, I would say, give it some time. But I feel like Liz, this person is going to make it real simple for you to know that he's there for you. That's what I'm feeling. Like this is going to be a real simple one.
Yeah,
What do you think? I'm like,
I
like
am.
he's
And
going to
when you
let you
say simple,
know.
yeah, I
He's going
get
to approach
gentle.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
gentle.
different from what you're used to.
Hmm.
She says, "Wow, I don't know if I know him now, but I'll have to see. I
Yeah.
know it's a long shot, doll. I know, but I was just getting like there's
Hmm.
some familiarity, you
Yeah,
know?
because Liz, you might have more than one person.
Yeah, girl,
So yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
So I mean, don't limit yourselves because sometimes that's how it works, right? It's like all of a sudden I don't have anyone. Now I've got 3 dates, or I don't have anyone. I've
yeah.
got two people calling me at the same time. I mean, yeah, it's just funny. It's the synchronicity and the beauty of the spirit world.
It is. And it's also about your energy. If you're not worried about finding a man or, oh, I gotta, you let it go. And then you find that you attract more when you release it and
Mm,
be unbothered, especially
mm,
when it comes to love. I have a great mantra about everything. I'm so not worried about it because I had been that gal where I worried about everything, especially when I'm younger and just worrying about stuff. And I finally, actually, a good girlfriend of mine gave me that mantra because she was just like, I'm so not worried about it. I'm so not worried about it. So
So
say that. So you're
I'm
so not
so
worried
not
about
worried
meeting
about
this guy.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just release it, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. It's so tricky, because we
Yeah.
want to have somebody, we want somebody, but when we're like, I hate to use the word desperate, but
Yeah.
you
I'm
need to release it.
so not worried about it. Good. That's a good one. That's the mantra. I'm so
So
not
I'm
worried.
not worried about it. It's so easy it just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I'm so not
Yeah.
worried about it.
Okay, cool. Gabby listed. I love
Yeah.
that mantra. LOL. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Hey, well, let me just pause for a moment before we do another reading here. But
Okay.
I just want to share with everyone that Kelley Eckhart and I and Sabrina, we've been talking. We're all going to be at the Conscious Life Expo coming up, which is happening February 9th through the 11th.
Yes.
So Kelley and I are going to be
Yeah.
in booth P24 under the banner Seeing Beyond Radio because we're promoting our radio show. So everyone, I hope you guys can make it. If you're in the Los Angeles area, please come by P24 Seeing Beyond Radio and look for me and Kelley. We'd love to say hello to you. And then Sabrina, I mean, we're doing readings. Kelley and I are doing readings. We're selling our books. So just to give you guys an FYI on that, that's a great great deal, by the way. So please take advantage of that. Thank you. Joy's going to say, I'll see you there Saturday. Oh, right.
Cool.
Joy. And then Sabrina, you just told me you're going to be there you're going
Yeah.
to come to the expo.
I am. I love the Conscious Life Expo, and you guys have never been to it. It's like the Catalina wine mixer for spiritualists, if you will.
Oh
That's from Stoke
my.
Brothers. It's sort of like this. It's sort of like the Super Bowl, I call it, and it's grown so much over
Wow.
the years. It's down at the LA the LAX Sheraton Hotel or
Hilton.
the Hilton. I'm sorry,
Hilton
the
this year.
Hilton.
That's okay. It may have
Yeah.
been at the Sheraton before, but this year's at the Hilton.
Yeah. So, and I really encourage if anybody's in town to go check it out. There's so
Mhm.
many cool things to see.
Oh,
I'm
there's
going to
so
go
many
on
good.
Sunday.
Are you going to go on
Yeah, I'm
Sunday?
going
I
to see you
mean,
girls.
oh,
I'll
good. Sunday. Yeah,
walk
let
by
us know,
Sunday.
or
Yeah.
let us know. Message us for sure.
Okay.
But so many great speakers. Kelley
Yeah.
and I have a booth. We're going to be doing readings. Love doing expos. Like you said, it's a pretty high vibe weekend if you're looking for that. If you're looking for some
Mhm.
inspiration, I guess that is a
Yeah.
place to be around some of those people. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
And
Crazy.
yeah, Beth is asking, where else can I get your books? Well, I'll be selling them at the expo, but you can also get them on Amazon, or if you email me, I'll connect you with the names of them. But yeah, I have 2 books out. I'm co-authored in a
That's
couple of
awesome.
books. I got one. So anyway, we're always working, aren't we, Sabrina? We're
Yeah.
always like just trying to give as much information as we can, right? But I have a book called The Last Breath, and
Wow.
I co-authored, and also I co-authored Dare to Be Authentic, Stepping into Your Power, and working on one as we speak. But yes, so
Wonderful.
look, we'd love to see you guys at the Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles this weekend, the 9th through the 11th. Yeah.
Mhm. Terrific.
Okay. Well, you want to do another question? Did one
Sure.
catch your eye, Sabrina? We can do
Yeah.
another reading. We want to keep this going. We have such a great audience, and look, you guys can always sign up for email list for seeingbeyondradio.com. We'll always be sharing with you our latest episode and those archived shows as well. Let's see.
I see one on my Facebook here,
Okay.
Eva Marie. Can you tell me anything about my husband's health?
Okay.
Seems like he is getting worse.
Hmm.
So the first thing I'm getting is he's under a tremendous amount of stress.
Oh.
Um, and then I'm getting like, does he have issues with his heart? So I'm getting the heart space. And it may not be, and again, I'm not a doctor, as we know, but it could be like emotional, but I'm getting that it's hard for him to breathe. Could you verify if I'm on the right page on that? I get high blood pressure as well. He's not very good at managing it. I'm getting that too. Like he's not paying attention. Yes. Okay, hon. I see. And I'm also getting he's rather young. Like he's not, he's at an age where he could reverse it, through diet and some exercise. But it's the stress level that's really he's under some pressure. And I believe I get that he's stressed about some finances, and we can all understand that in this day and age. So, you know,
She is saying yes again, so there's 2
o-
yeses from her.
okay. Um, he could manage it if he would just stay the course with. Is he seeing a doctor? I'm getting a no. I hope that's not true, actually. Oh, yes, he is. Okay.
Well, there's 3 yeses so far to
Oh,
your question. So
okay. So I
what,
guess I'm
you
on the
know,
right page on that.
yeah, the stress and the financial, yes.
Is
And
he a bit heavy, hon? He's got, it's hard to keep on top of all that and maintain your weight and all of that. But if he can, focus on his health. And I'm sure since you're asking on the show, and I know you care, and he is seeking a doctor. Okay, so he's just starting that. Good. That's good. That's because a lot of men don't. They just like, I'm okay, and then it gets out of sorts. So I'm glad he's doing that. That's the step in the right direction, just to get an analysis, some blood work, and just
Mm-hmm.
to see where the issue lies.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like, then it can be reversed.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that.
And
Yeah.
Eva, I feel like you going to the doctor with him or to be an
Yeah.
advocate
Go
and
there with him. Yeah.
yeah, just to be a support and to be and to look, this is a time where we have to support each other, and yeah, it's hard to listen and take it all in. You kind of need someone else reminding you of what did they
Yeah.
say or how was
Yeah.
that? How did that go?
Or you can remind them the doctor said, because you
Yeah.
were there. Yes, I do. Oh, good for you, hon. Yeah. So you just know, and you have peace of mind, and you know what was said, because sometimes the patient, it's overwhelming. You can't hear everything. So I'm glad you're there. That's really
Yeah,
good.
thank you so much, Eva, and
Gonna
we
be
hope
okay.
this helped you. And thank you,
Yeah.
Sabrina. I mean, that was such a beautiful reading that you gave.
Thank
And
you.
I just want to share with everyone Sabrina's contact information again. Sabrina, do you have any events coming up that you'd like to share with us? But your website is sabrinapsychicmedium.com.
Yes.
And we'll post that for everyone to see. But do you have an event coming up, I
Well, it
believe,
just
or
so
a couple
happens.
of events?
Yeah, I actually do. On Saturday, so the second Saturday of every month, I work with this wonderful group. We're a healing collective of 5 people, and sometimes we interchange and have guests on to do their healing modality. But it's really lovely. It's
Mm.
online. Yeah, Energy Healing Collective. So what's cool about it is you don't have to leave your home. You just sign up, and we're on Zoom. So we created a healing container, is what we call it, on the Zoom. So yes, you can get healed through Zoom. You don't have to be in person. I just always want to reiterate that for everybody, because
Mhm.
as long as we have our eyes on you. So we have many people with you have an emotional issue, a health issue, or you just feel blocked and you need clarity. It doesn't matter. Just come on in, and we just ask that you have your camera on, sort of like tonight, and you just relax, lie down on a yoga mat or your bed, and just as long as we can see your body and just see you, we start doing our healing
Oh.
online. So it's that easy. It's for an hour, and
Mhm.
then but we've gotten some. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and it's really grown. It's really wonderful. People really benefit from it, and it's easy. You don't have to go anywhere. We just do all the work, and then after the hour, we wrap it up, and then if anybody wants to talk about how they feel or their experience, we just have that forum to talk, and then that's it. But we do it once a month, so but I encourage anybody that, wants to be a part of it. It's coming up Saturday morning at
Yeah.
10
Mm.
Pacific Standard Time. And then, it's like, do the math with the time. But yeah, it's wonderful. And I always enjoy it.
Oh,
So
it's fantastic. Thank you for
yeah,
sharing that. So for everyone, yeah, go to the link tree / Energy Healing Collective. And
yes,
you can always contact you on your website if they have
yeah.
any questions or if you have difficulty finding it. Um, Kelley Eckley is saying, I've attended the healing event in the past and it is
Mhm.
really so amazing. I highly recommend it.
Thank you, Kelly.
Wow.
She's so lovely. Kelly is awesome, everybody. So
Yeah. Thank
she
you.
knows.
Thanks, Kelley.
Thank you.
And do you have any other events coming up, or that's it for now for February 10th? I mean, you're doing readings privately or you're doing group
Mhm.
readings, so I know you're busy doing that, but we'd love to have you back on the show when you have more events, or just to come back on and do more love readings. I mean,
I
this
would
was
love
really a
that.
treat tonight. This was a
Sure.
treat.
Hmm?
Uh, this was a treat tonight. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It
Yeah.
was. It was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just sort of commando
Good.
readings. I love it, just coming at me.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
yeah, I'd
good.
love to.
If
But I do mostly private readings, everybody. And my readings are an hour. I do an hour or so because there's always something to talk about. And
Mhm.
sometimes I need a little time to process and do things, but it's worth it. An
Yay.
hour with me is worth it. It's life
Yay.
changing.
Thank you. And
Uh,
before we go, I just want to announce everyone that I'm going to be doing an event online tomorrow night with medium Thomas John. I'd love to see all of you there. Thomas and I will be working for 2 hours. So you have two mediums online, giving as many readings as we can during that 2 hour event. So please, we still have tickets available. You see the link below, Feb8 gallery.eventbrite.com. We'd love to see you there. I believe it starts at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll look forward to having you there tomorrow. And then always join me. I'll be at the expo this weekend with Kelley Eckhart, and Sabrina's going to be joining us on Sunday. Yay! And Joy, we're going to see Joy there on Saturday. So I'll be back on February. I'll be back next Wednesday with another co-host, Jeffrey Peck. So I hope all of you tune in then. And then also I have my Circle of Love event, which is a small group reading. It's an intimate online event where everyone gets a reading. That's my Circle of Love, and that's happening February 23rd. So you can find out, that link is here in the comment section, but also on my website at mediumcheryl.com. You can always sign up for my newsletter and find out what I'm up to or my upcoming events. So for everyone, these questions, and we hope that many people received a message tonight, right? I mean, sometimes these readings affect more than one person, right? They touch more
Mhm.
than one person because we've all maybe been in different situations at different times in our life. And maybe that advice that you gave, or that we gave Sabrina, really helped more people than we realize.
Yeah,
We hope so. Yeah, that's the beauty of the spirit world, right? That's the
it is.
intelligence of the spirit world. Well, everyone, have a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful
Mhm.
week. We'll see you back here next Wednesday night at Seeing Beyond Living Transformed. Namaste, everyone. Take
Thank
care.
you.